And welcome to another episode of Experts Speak. I'm Michael DeLon. Today I'm talking with David Vogel. David, man, thank you for spending some time with me today.
Happy to be here, Michael. Thanks for having me.
Well, you are quite welcome. It's going to be a fun podcast. I'm not going to give away all your secrets and all your background, David, but what David does is he helps business owners turn happy clients into your best salespeople. And we're going to talk about how to do that. David uses remote video testimonials, which when I saw this, I thought, now this is really cool. This is something my audience needs to hear about. So that's what we're going to talk about today, David. But tell me, how in the world did you get doing what you're doing today?
Yeah, thank you again, Michael. How this all started was kind of two interesting events happened somewhat simultaneously. I was in a networking event, and a person in the group was like, "Oh, you got to see this cool thing I saw! Like, where our franchise is using this thing." He's like, "It's this cool video." I'm like, "Okay, show it to me." And what it was it was a video made of a phone call of a company interviewing one of their customers on the phone and taking the audio and then just putting their pretty face on the video. I'm like,
Right.
all right, this is cool. I like that they're getting them to tell the story, but I can't see them. Like,
Right.
I don't just want their voice. I'm a video guy. I want to see them on camera. I'm like, I could just do this with video. Like, there's
Yeah.
so much better that way, right? Because
Yeah.
so much of communication, Michael, is not just the words, but how you deliver the words, your intonation in your voice, your body language, all that stuff. So I wanted to do that. And at the time, I had a company called Video SEO Pro, and we were doing branding videos for companies. And so when we made a branding video for a company, we would usually interview the business owner, and then we would interview like two or three of their clients. We do this in person. Well, we had a
Mhm.
client at that point, and that was like, well, I have a customer of mine that I want I want in the video, but they're in San Francisco. We're like,
Mhm.
well, you're probably not going to fly us out there.
Right.
And I'm like, wait a second, like, why can't we do this remotely? How do we do this? And I basically came up with a solution for capturing these video testimonials remotely. You know, back in the day, it was Skype and Zoom, and
Right.
we've taken it to a whole new level. We use can't even talk proprietary solution where we can capture quality video with a smartphone, the same as if you were there in front of the person with a smartphone. And people think we shot it in a studio. It just looks that good.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
how
And
cool.
yeah, so 2017 turned it into a business and have been doing it ever since. And now we do it internationally. We do more than just interview people. It's not only, here's the thing, Michael, you know, you might think, oh, it's always the customer. Yeah, that's gold, right? Because as you said at the beginning, customer success story is the greatest way to turn your happy client into your best sales team, because that's
Yeah.
most of our businesses are built on referrals, right?
Yes.
Well, that's because your happy customers have experienced your product or service, and they're great at articulating what's great about you. So now we're just kind of capturing that you can now use it 24/7.
Yeah, that's amazing. And yeah, I love how you said talking in vocabulary and communication is really what 7% words or something. It's everything else, right? And everybody looks at me and they're like, well, you're a book publisher, and yes, and I do, and I love books. But when you hang around me, David, you're going to get a lot of video because I totally agree. Is that I communicate this, like this. And I told somebody the other day, I said, man, if you cut my arms off, I'm going to go mute because I speak like this.
Yes.
And when a customer is talking about their story and how you've helped them, they are immediately relating to that prospect who's in that same situation, and they're going to say it in a way that's going to connect better when it's done well. And so I want to dive into this because business owners, attorneys and financial advisors or car repair shops, it doesn't matter.
Hmm.
How do you take somebody you work with, let's just say, let's just a financial advisor, okay? They're out working with people and they've got happy clients. How do you work with them to capture some of those stories remotely so that it actually looks good? Give me high level what's going on there.
Well, let's unpack a couple things there. So, you know, what you do with books and what we do with testimonials, it all comes down to storytelling,
Yes.
right? Facts tell, but stories sell. People want to hear a great story, and people remember a great story much longer than they'll ever remember some facts and figures that you share in a conversation.
Absolutely.
Now, financial advisors, interesting that's the one you chose because we actually have a second business called Vidiance, which is specific to the financial advisor sector because there's what's called compliance. There's a
Yes.
lot more regulations in the financial services space, so we have a separate brand and separate business because we marry compliance with video testimony. So you can't just say whatever you want in the
Right.
financial services industry. So maybe not the best example to make it relatable to everyone else, but we do serve all industries.
Yeah.
We can talk about that, but the secret, the secret to a great video testimonial is the story that were just
Yeah.
talking about. And pulling that right story out. We already know when we go into an interview what the video testimonial is going to be because we're going to understand that business. We're going to understand why they chose that particular client and what they want to say that's going to get someone else who's a prospect to that it's going to resonate with them, that they're
Yeah.
going to want to either jump on a call or basically hire them, right? And
Yeah.
so our process is very kind of scientific and calculated in that we know what story we want to tell. And we just ask them those questions. And here's the thing is you ask someone a question, Michael, guess what they're going to do? They're going to answer it.
That's
So
right.
if you know the right question to ask, you'll get that answer. And so we do it all remotely, as you know. We use smartphones. We send a little tripod and a microphone for them to use because we want really good video and audio. I told you, like people think our stuff is shot in a studio. We don't send lights because the last thing you want is a client to have to futz with a ring light or some more complicated light. It's got to be, if you want to get clients to give you video testimonials, it's got to be easy. And so we try to make
Yes.
it as easy as possible. That's why we send the tripod. Super easy to just take your phone, stick it in the mount, and put it on a table, and you're good to go, right? You're good to go. Just put it down. Here we go. Let's go. Let's talk, right? And the thing is, people are like, oh, concerned about, oh, will my customers be willing to do this? If you've done good by your clients and they love you, they will be happy to do this for you. It's actually easier to do a video testimonial than to write a Google review because then you have to sit and think, what am I going to say? What do they want me to say? This they just show up to an interview and our interviewer just asks them some questions and they just answer it. You don't have to worry about grammar, your typing skills. You're just talking. We all love to talk. So we
That's
get
very
them
cool.
talking and then we take that content. Here's the thing. If you know the right questions to ask, that's key because you get the right content. But the real secret to a great video testimonial, Michael, is the storytelling. And you have to know how to edit video. You need to know how to
Yes.
kind of set up the story, tell the buyer's journey. This is where I was. This is the frustration I was having. This is what wasn't working for me. I met Michael, let's say, and I didn't have a book and I need to be thought as a thought leader and he helped me through this process. And now, oh my God, like you even talked about earlier while I was in the waiting room, wrote a book and the person mailed the book and got like 10 clients in like
Yeah.
30 days.
Right.
So it's all about showing where they were and where they ended up because the person watching it is at the beginning of that journey and they want the end.
That's right. Yeah. I think it's Alex Hormozy is writing, lots of books for these days. And his phrase is sell the vacation.
Mm,
Sell them what they're wanting. Don't sell them the tickets to the plane and the hotel. That nobody wants to do all that stuff. I want to be on the beach. He's like, sell them that. And that's really what you're talking about. And when you get these videos created, are they going on like websites or so where how does a client actually now I've got this, what do I do with it?
Well, yeah, so what's unique about us, not only do we make these unbelievably good, high quality, story driven video testimonials that are done remotely, we marry it with strategy. Because here's the thing, Michael, a great video testimonial that no one ever watches is not like it's like having no video testimonials. And
That's right.
we have over 25 different strategies. We have this thing called the Success Accelerator, which is our program not only to have great content, you need the video testimonial, but you really need the strategies to get that video testimony to be shown to the right person at the right time in the right way. And so, sure, the website is a given because for most of us, I mean, we have virtual businesses. That's our brick and mortar is our
Yeah.
website. That's where people are physically going. You want people to go into the store, and not only you want them to go into the store, you want them to buy. And so the video testimonial needs to be on the homepage of a website. Here's the thing, 90% of us do research online before we make a buying decision. 70% of the buying decision happens online before they pick up the phone or they fill out that contact form.
Right.
And in most cases, over 50% of the time, they choose the first company they call. So if you're not first and you're not building trust online, the phone's not going to ring, right? And
Right.
so the website is really important, but it's not just the website. Where on the website do you share it? Because most people come to a website, they're there for less than 1 minute.
Yeah.
So if they have to go digging to find that video testimonial, they're not going to find it there. But you can use it in so many ways. I'll give you an example. A client, recent client of ours, financial advisor, we talked about that at the beginning. He's sitting down with a prospect, husband and wife, telling them how he can help them. Gets to kind of the end of his presentations. They're kind of like hem and hawing. They're like, we're not sure. He's like, wait a second. I remember David said video testimonial. It's like, hey, I have a video testimonial from one of my clients. Would you like to hear that? Oh my God, we would love to. Turns around his laptop, plays the video. They watch the video. Guess what? They watch the video and they say, yes, we want to work with you.
Right.
It built the trust, it built the credibility because they saw someone that looked like them, that sounded like them, and they heard the results that he was able to get for them. That's all they needed. People
Right.
love to buy, they just don't want to be sold.
That's right.
And so much better to have your happy clients do the selling for you, right?
Yeah. And the other cool thing is if he's a smart financial advisor, he just set that couple up to do a video testimonial when he's done. So it's a self-propagating process
Yep.
that is so super simple, honestly, that you've created. And being able to use your own cell phone and everything and say, have the tripod and all that, go, okay. And then you guys just beam in there through Zoom or some system and interview them or,
Yeah, so we use an app
oh,
technology.
yeah.
So they join us on an app. It's a secure experience. We don't have access to their phone other than the video. And we make them comfortable. We make it look good. We make them feel at ease.
That's
And then
great.
we just talk. We always tell them, hey, listen, we're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
We just happen to be recording it. So have fun
Yeah.
and just be yourself. You don't have to be perfect because we're editing it.
Yeah.
You don't have to
That,
have this perfect, eloquent answer. Just people want you to be real.
yes.
So if you have filler words, it's okay. Like, it's
It's all
totally
right
fine.
because like like we all like we that's like how we talk, right? And
Maybe not that bad. We don't want to
not
go that
okay, not that bad, but you get the point. Is this is not in lover hater. This is not Oprah, right? You're not going on worldwide. This is just having a conversation. I want you to show up real, authentic,
Mhm.
genuine. I just want to know, yeah,
Tell me your
warts and all.
story. Tell me
Tell
your
me the
story. Your
story.
words. Yeah.
And it's amazing. So let's talk time frame because this, I mean, when you get a new client, okay, let's say it's an attorney or it doesn't really matter. They come to you and say, okay, this sounds really interesting. I've looked you up online. I've watched your videos. I'm ready to buy. What's the time frame? Is this something that takes 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12? What?
Yeah. Super fast, Michael. Because here's the thing. There's no logistics of coordinating getting a video company to show up to someone's place of business or their home, right? And it's very low, not, threat isn't the word I would say, but like it's just like a Zoom call. Like it's like
Yeah.
it's so innocuous. It's so innocent. Like all you're gonna do is you're gonna come on and answer some questions. So we can do it literally in a matter of 3 to 4 days. We just have to mail the kit to wherever
Yeah.
their client is so that they have the equipment. I mean, literally, we've done turnarounds in as little as 2 weeks for like a trade show for someone. But typically, we'll get on with a client that's like, great, we're going to do a few video testimonials for you. Awesome. Let's help you pick out who you want to use, who's going to be
Hmm.
the kind of the spokesperson, the influencer, right? Because you
Yeah.
want that person to mirror your ideal client. You might have someone who's great, had a great experience, but they're a little bit different than your ideal client. You want to have someone who, when they see them, they project themselves into that person.
Yeah.
But literally within a week or so, they could be scheduled and then we deliver within 10 business days. So within two
Okay.
weeks, so technically within 3 weeks, you've got a video testimony that you can put to use. And we've had clients get like 300% ROI within 1 week of getting their first video.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the,
And
the ROI is everything for me. We're all about performance. We don't want you to just have these great videos. We want people to have sales. We want
yeah.
people, and the mission here, Michael, is that there are these amazing businesses out there that people just don't know how amazing they are.
That's
And
right.
that's why I do these video testimonials, because I want people to know how great they are. And if you let your customers do that telling for you, the sky's the limit in terms of how much you want to grow.
It totally is. You know, my whole lane in life is really, I call it credibility marketing. And when you have that client, that, you know, third party saying, "Hey, this is the truth behind how David helped me and my company grow," right? We did this, we did that, or whatever. Or here's how my financial advisor helped me, or my estate plan, whatever. When it's coming from a client, and you have not two of them, and you could have two of them, but if you had 22 of them on your website, on your Facebook, on your LinkedIn, on your YouTube, and people are searching for you. This is they're going to get so tired of hearing great things from other people that they're just going to say, "This dude obviously does good work.
Yep.
He's broken through the barrier of can I actually, is he really legit?" Well, after they've watched a few videos, and it doesn't have to be 22, it could be 6, whatever,
Yep.
of real live authentic people, and then they see the other things that you do, it really is a game changer. And you make it so simple because your approach is virtually done for you.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a turnkey solution. The business owner or the head director of marketing doesn't really have to do much. They need to
Yeah,
decide that they want it. They need to decide who they want us to interview, and then we do everything from there.
yeah, I love it.
Everything is
That
done
is
for
so
them.
cool
Yep.
because video is, I think it's around to stay. And I think, and the other thing, David, and I will put my plug or my slash in here. I don't know what it is. Um, one of the banes of my existence is AI right now. I mean, AI is taking over the world. It's like, you know what? AI is great for certain things. It is not great for this.
No.
And I can hear somebody out there saying, "Yes, but I have this software that will mimic and create a fake person, and they're going to read." Talk just a bit about that because that is
Yeah.
not the same.
So that is certainly something that's, on my mind about people making fake video testimonials.
Yeah,
And I get probably at least once a month someone somewhere in the world asking us to do, have an actor do a video. And I'm like, number one, we don't do it. And number two, I don't believe in it. It is going to be death to a business if you make a fake video testimony, because as soon as someone knows that the video testimony is fake, your credibility is done
yeah,
forever.
yeah,
Forever. Like, why would you do that?
yeah,
Don't get, but I mean, granted, there are tons of fake Google reviews, and that's why I really encourage businesses to have video testimonials, because it's really hard to fake.
yeah,
And as human beings, we can spot it in a heartbeat. In a
yeah,
heartbeat. It'll probably, in 5 years from now, it'll probably be much harder.
yeah,
But why even do it? Why have fake Google? Why lie to your
yeah,
clients or
yeah.
prospects? I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either because especially when you got David and his team at um, Remote Video Testimonials, and I love the name too, by the way. Well done on grabbing that domain
Very simple.
because
Hey,
it kind of tells you what you do. I'm like, well, there you go.
there you go.
I think it's great. All right, so David, we could talk about this for hours because I totally get the value. I think my audience is hopefully intrigued enough to say, "Oh, this is fascinating." How does somebody reach out to find you, find out more information about you and your company?
Awesome. Thanks for asking, Michael. So number one, they can go to the website, remotevideotestimonials.com. They can email us at info@remotevideotestimonials.com. There's tons of content there. They can call us at 914-677-2588. We're on social media. You can find us anywhere and everywhere.
Awesome.
Happy to help people, show them, leverage what makes you unique as a business. What makes you unique are your clients. So
Yeah,
leverage that. Take advantage of it. They want to help you. They want you to be successful.
absolutely. Awesome. David Vogel, remotevideotestimonials.com. I'm going to grab that, put that in the show notes for my audience so that after they listen to this, they can go and click those links and find out more information about how they can put this in place in their business. Really a turnkey done for you system that's going to get you great ROI because those videos are there and they're there for a long time. It's not like they go away and then you just can systematically add to them. It's really, really an intriguing concept. So David, man, thanks for what you do. Thanks for being my guest on Experts Speak today, man.
Thanks, Michael. Happy to be chatting with you here. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for listening to Experts Speak. Tune in again next week for another great episode. Take care. God bless.
See ya.